episode of the Playback Podcast, and today I have some really close, good, friendly, big, skinny people known as the Unlimited Brothers. How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Good, man.
I'm glad to have y'all, man. It's been a long time coming. We should have been did this, but here we are now. We got a lot more to talk about now, so let's dig into it. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves. We start on this end.
All right, Keith Williams, how y'all doing?
Shadrick Turner.
Marketing England.
All right, what do you sing, Keith? In the group.
Oh, I don't know what I sing in the group.
You sing top or what you sing?
Whatever y'all need me to sing.
All right,
I
he's
sing
a
top,
liar.
though.
What do you sing?
I sing. I'm the lead singer, and I sing background whenever somebody else lead.
God bless you, brother. What about you?
I just sing second.
Why you do the preacher hands?
I felt glory when I did.
Glory.
Second.
Second.
Or in choir terms, alto.
Mm.
People who don't know.
God bless him. He felt glory. I'm just feeling hungry. I don't feel anything besides that. All right. So, Shadrick, this question for you. How long has the Unlimited Brothers been in existence?
The Unlimited Brothers have been in existence.
That's his serious voice, y'all. By the
Yeah,
way.
14 years. It'll be 14 years. July. Well, actually, July the 16th, 17th, whenever our anniversary is. So it'll be 14 years this year.
Okay. So how did this whole thing start? How did the Unlimited Brothers even become?
Well, if we're gonna go all the way back. All right, so Ronnie Turner Jr., who is my cousin, if y'all don't know, he started the Unlimited Brothers. He came to me, and we had already been singing with our cousins. It started out as a family group, and then he wanted to make it into like a actual group with music with musicians and all that, and that's how it started. And then they kind of ventured off. They got involved in other things, and then I decided to keep it going. So
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys remember when they first started, it was literally like 23 of them on stage every time.
It was
Like they had subs, like they had the
We
starting
did.
group, and then they had the dudes in the background just waiting on their turn to do the
We
next song.
actually did.
Man, I used to look at them and be like, God, dog is a whole bunch of them dudes. All right, so why, and again, of course, for Shadrick, what made you continue the whole Unlimited Brothers? Because I'm sure it hadn't been easy, you know, especially even just keeping members. So what made you keep it going?
Well, actually, because I kind of was the only one that stuck with it. Because, like I said, we started out as a family group, all us first cousins, and our fathers were a group. Still sing every now and then, Southern Harmoniers, and it's a passion. I love singing, and I love quartet music. I love music, period. So I didn't want to give up on it, even though it was times I wanted to.
Yeah.
A lot of times. So, but just the God in me and God giving me strength to keep going. That's what made me keep it going.
Yeah. He reading off a teleprompter, by the way, y'all. I got.
It
I'm
looked like
totally
it,
joking. Key, this question for you. Do you have a quartet background?
Yes, sir. My father, mother, and I sang in a quartet group. My daddy founded a group called the Crown Seekers out of New Orleans, Louisiana. And growing up, I was raised singing with them, playing drums with them, doing whatever we needed there, and that's why I love quartet today. That's why I stick with it. It's definitely a passion of mine.
Okay, cool. What about you, Marcus?
My quartet background is pretty much Pastor Sam and the Newborn Singers.
Them your
my
people, huh?
Yeah, my
Okay.
people. Well, my grandmother started off singing with them, so I used to travel with them. Being 3 years old, she used to let me come down the aisle with them on their anniversary. And I used to have my shoes on the wrong feet.
Wow.
You know. But that's pretty much my background, really just with them.
So you've been around it for a little while.
Oh, yeah, all my life.
Okay.
Yeah,
So quartet is basically in all of y'all. I'm the only one that didn't grow up in quartet.
Oh, that's not true. Trey, this question is for you.
Okay.
Right.
What about your quartet background? Tell everybody about
I
it.
actually didn't have one. To be completely honest,
did.
and I don't like church music. To be completely honest, I think my granny them started. I was in high school. They sang with Kay, Lee, team of singers. They were singing background. Matter of fact, it was Mama, Granny, and TT. No. Or what's she singing? Was it Jackie Murray?
Jackie.
Yep.
Uh,
So
it was
that's
all of 'em.
and then I started playing for them because my people was on. But growing up in quartet, and matter of fact, when I first started quartet, I was like, this is the worst thing ever. I remember when I first started singing with the Unlimited Brothers, I used to sit there, what used to seem like 17 hours for it to start. And I used to be like, all right, man. And then when it did start, it used to be another additional 17 hours that people were singing. And it's just a different culture. Like I grew up with, they say the choir scene or whatever. So it just was two different cultures. You know what I mean? But I've grown to love it. I love singing. You know what I mean? So being a part of a quartet group it's fun, and being with guys that you actually cool with. Most of the time we ain't cool all the time. I'd be lying if I said that. But it's cool. It's like we playing basketball. You know what I mean? Like we all a part of the team. We all do our job. What I was about to ask. So Keith, for you, what even made you become to be a part of the Unlimited Brothers?
So I just helped. So it was like times when they would go places and some of their members would not be available.
He was in that transition moment.
and so I just helped. I was consistent in helping, and that's how I actually became a part. Like, cause the first almost year I sang, I wasn't even a member.
Wow.
I just would help. So to make it make sense. And since then I've been helping ever since. I think since singing with the group, I've only missed 2 engagements in the whole time that I've been.
Yeah, we gotta get you a perfect attendance.
Nah, we don't have to give me a perfect attendance. I'm just saying like I'm just saying like I love it. You know what I mean? So
yeah. How long have you been a part of the group? Unofficially and officially.
6 or 7 years. I can't remember.
Seriously.
6 or 7.
I seem like it's been longer than that, but you might be right.
But yeah, no, because I've been 10 or 11 now, because I started when I had locks. So
I might have.
I think I'm like 11.
Well,
you came a little bit after me because we did it was Sinalen.
But it is after. What I was gonna say is, when did Spiritual Fortitude come out? In 2009, correct?
No.
15,
11, 11, 15.
It was between 11 and 14. It wasn't 2000. Because 2009 I graduated.
I'm sorry.
From 99 to 2000.
It might have been 2000.
On Jabot James done that time.
13, 14. It was 14.
It was somewhere in there.
It was 14. So I came at the end because I'm actually singing on the last song on Spiritual Fortitude.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. God bless you. But from 14 to now, so what that is 7, 8 years.
Math wasn't my strong suit.
Yeah,
you got some scratch paper for
It'll
me?
be 8 years. It'll be 8 years.
Well, yeah.
It'll be 8 years. I'm not doing this with you, bro.
What about you? How did you become to be a part of the group?
Well, I've been kind of stalking him since I was a kid.
Oh man!
Since he was with the Singing Angels, Adrian Gay.
Were you on Christian Mingle stuff?
Nah.
No.
Not stalking.
What?
I'm keeping all
That's
this.
how we act, bro.
Yeah. This is y'all are just
Literally how
saying
we
what
act.
goes on outside of us being on this floor.
Right.
And we
I
act
can
crazy.
follow me on Christian Mingle.
Hey, God bless
But
you.
yeah,
Bro.
I've been like I said, been stalking them, whatever. But mainly, when I was going through that transition period, and I kind of saw an opportunity, so I went for it.
Oh, you went for the juggler.
Yeah.
I'm for the getting part. I'm for the be a part of it. Yeah, that's all.
I mean, ever since then, it's been awesome.
He asked for years.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
asked for a long time.
Yeah.
And it finally got
I done went through a
he
couple
finally
of
got
groups.
an opportunity to get a chance to jump in. So
How long has it been?
This should be the 3rd or 4th anniversary, I believe.
Wow.
I don't know how many years, but I just know it's my 3rd or 4th anniversary.
This 2022, so this is your 3rd one. You started in 2019.
Oh,
2019 was your 2019 was your first
Yeah.
anniversary.
Yeah. What do you say?
You how old are you?
35.
How old are you?
37.
27. I'm about to say 40 in dog years. But
So you the oldest in the group?
Yeah,
Wow.
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 You had to point that out.
No, I was just curious. You know what I'm saying? The people want to know y'all, man. So the group has been together 14 years. Why quartet? I guess y'all kind of answered that already because y'all was pretty much born into it.
Yeah.
So is it any other genre that you would pick? I'll start with Shadrick. We'll go to.
That I would pick to sing.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I love singing R&B.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I like a little worship too.
Yeah.
I recorded my first worship song, last year. Yeah. So yeah, I'm growing to love the worship part. 'Cause, I like to move.
But you like R&B. You a heathen.
Yeah. I like R&B. I
You a
can't
heathen.
even front.
Yeah.
That's
me
what I'm
too.
listening to most of the time.
What about you, Keith? Quartet is at the top of your list of genres to sing. Or would you rather be a part? But you told me, I'm finna put your business out there. You told me you wanted to be an R&B singer so you can be singing to the people, not God's people, the other people.
So truth of the matter is, my voice does not fit quartet. It never has. My tone, the style of music I like, never has fit quartet. If I wouldn't have been born into it, I never would have sang it.
I feel you.
I'm definitely an R&B lover, neo soul specifically. I love
Using
that.
big words, yo.
I love that genre, if you will. It's influenced me, and in the way I sing. So, like, I mean, if I wasn't doing this for real, I would be doing that now. But my writing is the bigger thing, and every time I write, it comes out to be a gospel song. So, which is
So you slightly saved.
kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Like on Tuesdays.
Yeah,
You know,
I feel you.
yeah.
It's all good though.
And
It's
I'm
all
gonna
good.
say this: the boy is a human. He can remember every song, R&B song that ever came out.
Oh yeah. He definitely
He can go
do
all
that.
the way back to when he was in the baby crib. I mean, he remember everything.
Words
what year,
and everything.
What
yeah.
year it came out, who wrote it, all that.
Where they recorded it at. Yeah. What about you, Mark? Would this be your pick?
I wanted the gospel rap for a long time.
You want the gospel rap?
Yeah, you know, put your hands in the air if you don't want to go to hell type stuff. You know, and that didn't work.
Serious? Well, hold on. Let me ask you this question. What was gonna be your stage name?
MC Love Handles.
That's good.
All right, so we gonna move on. God bless you, man. I'm glad it didn't work out for you. So let me ask y'all this: what is your favorite genre to listen to? Start on that end.
So right now, it's a cross between neo soul and like contemporary gospel right now. Like that's what I'm listening to.
What about you?
Me, of course, quartet and R&B, but most of the time when I
Which
get
R&B though? Because we keep
Okay,
throwing
okay,
because
I'm
y'all do know there are several different
Yeah.
R&Bs. So we got to talk about this R&B. What are we talking about? Early 2000s?
We talking
We
from-
talking about the
yes,
90s, 80s?
We're talking from 92 all the way up to probably like 2006, that
Yeah.
era.
Okay, so the good R&B.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know
So you
what
said
this is.
quartet and R&B.
Yeah, R&B. I mean,
What about you, Marklin?
I'm more into, of course, quartet, Lou Worship, but I've been on this 1,000 phase with rap music for some reason, like them franchise boys type stuff. I don't know why.
you
I've
went
been
back,
listening.
doc.
The lean with the rock with the big white shirts
In
and
my
the
white tee.
I don't know why I've been
How
on
old
there.
are you again?
Come on, Trey.
No, I'm saying, like, was that even
Yeah.
what was that, 2004?
Man, that's before your time.
I'm saying I know, but I ain't.
So you like that kind of music?
I know it's bad. It's
No,
bad.
I
No.
still listen to it. I have
Okay,
a playlist.
yeah. Yeah, I like it.
But I'm saying you didn't grow up in. That's why I'm asking. Like, what?
I grew up
How
in
do
it.
you connect to that?
I
Do you still own white T-shirts?
I got some Jabos
He
at the
was-
house.
he was
I
strapped.
go put them on.
He wear white
I
tees.
got the bows with the cleats.
So you was T's, Bows, and Reeves? That's what you was?
Oh no, I ain't had it.
So you was T's, Bows, and G's.
I get that white T-shirt from the crackhead store, with the side on the back.
All right. Well, I ain't gonna
Get
tell
the
y'all that funny
Levi's.
story about the dude in Jordans. All right. Let me say so. So, and you only give me one answer. That's the rule. Favorite song of all time, Keith. All genres. We're not breaking it down. No, sir. Tell me your favorite song of all time.
on that
No. Come on with it. The pressure on you.
Um,
Song you can listen to every day, all day for the rest of your life.
You'll Be Alright by Music Soul Child on the I Just Want to Sing album, number 14 on the
See,
track.
the
Right.
human.
Yeah, number 14.
Okay. And I love that song. Music Soul Child is one of my favorite artists. What about you?
Yeah. My favorite song. I'm gonna go to the Music Soul Child album. I just want to sing "Love." I sung that song in a high school talent show.
Did they boo you? They boo
No, they didn't.
you? Did you win?
I think I won third place.
Hey, somebody pull it up, because I what the young people say, cap,
If
cap.
Definitely was a few.
I think I won because I had the 2 teddy bears and I gave the teddy bears to some females when I was singing the song.
Wait, that was a part of your prop.
Yeah.
I thought they gave y'all teddy bears as a prize.
Nah,
I
man.
about to say, wow, Miss
Nah.
tripping. What's your favorite song of all time?
When I See You by Fantasia, the best song in history.
I actually think I'm about to put you
I
out for this
put-
interview. What is wrong with you?
I put your picture on my mirror, start to blush with somebody. She had the Holy Ghost.
She was talking about a dude, though.
That wasn't my dude. Whoever she was.
Wait.
Don't pause me on that one. I know what I'm saying.
This is the
No,
This is
that
how we
So
act.
it wasn't your dude.
she took her shoes off in that studio and sung that song.
I mean, she did sing. However, what? How do you?
It's
relate
not even,
this?
but no, it's not a unisex
That's
song.
what I'm
Sometimes
saying.
how do you?
relate to it?
Hey, brother.
No, come on.
Hey, I'm securing who I am in Christ. The song is good. Or Marcus Houston. I mean,
This is how we
You
act.
talking about naked? I loved it. Funny, yeah, I can't tell that story. I was about to tell
You got
y'all.
a bunch of
Oh,
stuff. You can't tell your business, dog. Come on.
ooh, that song there, what was that, 2006?
Yeah.
7?
That's
Six?
the song that dog.
2007.
I was
If
in,
Omarion
I
would
was
have
in
brought
junior
him
high.
on that stage, it would have been that. But he
You talking about for the verses? That was literally one of the worst verses.
It
I've ever
really
seen.
was.
terrible.
Yeah.
And I go back and watch it.
Shout
every
out to
time.
them. Yeah. The nostalgia was there, but yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so let's fast forward because seemingly we have to do another interview just to learn more about y'all. All right, let me ask another question because we getting to know y'all. Top 3. I don't know if I want to mix them. I'm gonna mix them. Top 3 male vocalists. Top 3 female, and we all genres. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start here.
Man, you
So
gotta
you get
be-
3
you
male,
making it
3
hard
female.
for me,
You
bro.
gotta be local.
No.
or-
In the world.
Mm.
Meditate.
That's all right, brother. Take your time. And it don't have to be in order.
Okay. Sam Cooke. I feel like he one of the best singers.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
Whoever the dude is who sang,
You don't
you
know
know, I love you. Now that
Lenny Williams.
him, that guy, that man can sing.
Why are you picking out these old people? Like
And they
you,
dead,
like
too,
you
man.
was, like you were born in the
I'm
50s.
listening.
Let him do his thing,
And
son.
Samath is one of the best singers.
I think it's Mo.
Samo.
I'm always sure it's Mo.
Yeah,
Samo. It's Thomas spelled backwards. I tell you that much. And I don't know no. Dog.
it's Samoa.
I don't know no female.
Did he put the
Samuth.
Did he put the TH?
Come on, female.
All right. Okay.
Female. You need some suggestions?
Oh God.
I'm about to start picking people from Monroe. I don't know nobody.
Yeah, no, we're
don't
not
got
gonna
no
do that
female?
though. Jasmine Sullivan, Brandy.
Jasmine Sullivan, Fantasia,
Burrell.
Lisa Knowles. That's it.
All right. God bless you. All right, and we gonna go here.
Lisa Knowles can kill, Brandy.
Okay.
Wait. Go back.
Go ahead, do that. Go ahead.
You
do
said
that.
Lisa Knowles can
Go
kill
ahead
who?
and do that.
Brandy?
You did not hear work on me, dog.
You said she killed who?
Man, go ahead and do
You
that.
said
man.
Brandon?
Like Brandy.
Brandy.
Gold, like Ray
No, he
J's
said
sister.
Brandon. Brandon.
Like Ingram. They play for the Pelicans. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of sense.
exactly right.
Okay.
She definitely will kill
So
him.
female, I would say Jasmine Sullivan, Brandy, and this third one is rough. Whitney Houston.
Mhm.
Whitney Houston.
That's a great one. He want to add her to his list.
Male. Man, it's rough.
Shadrick Turner.
Nah, not me. What's the cat name?
Yeah, I heard my stomach.
From
growling.
from the Hamiltones. I like his voice.
Tony.
Tui.
Tui. Yeah, Tui.
Tui.
Light-skinned guy. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Tui. I like to hear him sing. Shoot. Calvin Richardson.
Calvin's good.
Y'all names some
And
cool good people.
in the gospel era, but of course it's gonna be quartet. I like to hear Tim Rogers on
Oh, yeah.
like on slow songs.
Oh, he can sing.
He can
He can
sing
sing
slow
every
songs.
day, all
he,
day.
yeah, he.
Yeah.
Key?
Females. Dorinda Clark.
Okay. I didn't think about her.
Is one of my favorites.
All right.
Jasmine Sullivan is also one of my favorites, and it's hard to pick between Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu. But I'm probably going to pick Erica's range, Lauren's skill runs.
But
I
Lauren, they almost like the same person though.
feel like Lauren and Jasmine are more similar than Lauren and Erica.
Lauryn Hill and Jasmine Sullivan?
Far as tone and runs, how fast they runs are.
No, I can't agree.
No. I'm just saying. I want y'all to check out the runs, not the tone. Like
We did.
Lauren's runs are ridiculous.
We heard the runs.
Lauren's runs are ridiculous.
Lauren
We know the
run on the level of Jasmine Sullivan?
Check Check it. I'll play you some stuff.
No, I'm a fan of both. So you know what I mean.
Nah, I know you are. But like,
But it's your list though.
no. But what I'm saying is, I'll show you the reason why. Like, I
got
have
you.
reasons
Bet,
why.
bet.
I'm not saying that that Lauren is better than Jasmine or on the same level. It's a certain thing about, like, I feel like Lauren inspired Jasmine in a lot of different ways.
Got you.
So that's the reason why.
For sure.
But Lauren or Erica, probably gonna be Erica. Like, Erica's range is stupid.
So
like,
tell me
people
these
don't know.
three again.
Dorinda, Clark, probably Jasmine Sullivan. Yeah, Jasmine Sullivan for sure right now. And again, like I said, it's hard for me. Like, it's a tie probably for the third. Like, I could probably be like Lauren.
But
Erica,
we're not doing ties.
Lauren, Erica, Jill Scott. Like, all three of them. Like,
And Jill Scott's amazing.
Like,
I
all
love
of
Jill
them.
Scott. All right. So let's segue a little bit.
I didn't get to give you my males, but that's.
Oh, you didn't. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Shadra. My bad. That's my bad.
No,
Go ahead.
you good. Tone.
Give me your males.
Tone, pause on that. Pause all of that. Anyway, pause.
You said it.
I didn't mean to pause. Anyway, Tone, also known as B Slade.
Yeah.
Probably because we're going right now. I can't say
No. Ever. Period.
Okay. Ever. Period. Ever. Tone.
Mm-hmm.
It's too many. Okay. Music Soul Child for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Tone.
Mm-hmm.
Keith Will.
No.
Donald Lawrence.
Not even.
I was
Little
JJ
bit.
Fish.
In a tie game between Dave Hollister, Kalante Gavin as a Carter Cortez. All right, go ahead.
You gonna keep doing them tags?
Yo, no, I'm not accepting it. You gotta pick one.
pick one, man.
But Dave Hollister.
Pick one.
He said Dave Holland.
Kalante is Zacardi is great.
Pick one.
Nope. You know what all right, for real. Tone, Music Soul Child, and God rest his soul, Thomas Clay.
Oh yeah.
Thomas Clay.
I didn't expect that. Okay. All right. So let's.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know we live right now.
Sorry.
Get your posture right. You okay?
Yeah, I was.
All right. So y'all are ministers.
Yes.
You're a pastor.
Right.
You're a minister. Ordained minister. Or, no.
I'm a bed when need be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
I
forgot.
hold you back.
So that's a part of y'all resume. That's a part of y'all different hats that you guys have to wear. Y'all also are solo artists and writers. Right. Let's talk about some of the stuff that you've done, Keith.
2018, God gave me a song called Better. I worked with Trey and Andre.
Trey
Williams.
who?
Trey Wheeler and Andre Williams at the time.
Who? Tell me a little bit more about this. No joke.
But 2018, I wrote that. It's if you haven't heard it, you should go listen to it, and not because it'll give me royalty. You should go listen to it because it will encourage you. It says sometimes things get bad before they get better. It says the sun won't always shine. There will be some stormy weather. God will allow some bad things to happen to you. But if he brings you to it, he'll bring you through it. It's going to get better. So go listen to that.
Dang, brother.
And then last year, I wrote a song called Don't Give Up, another song featuring Ferris Wilmore, who's a great singer.
Shout out to Ferris.
Shout out Ferris, for real.
Hey, that's my line.
She's bomb.
Okay, that's all good.
But that's another song that you should go listen to. Fortunately enough, I got to work with Trey again on that.
Let's put a pin right there. You keep mentioning this guy. Is he like? Never mind. You can keep going. I'm sorry.
I mean, he's so arrogant. Like, I mean, he's been arrogant all my life ever since I'm joking. He's my brother. Like, real talk. I mean, Trey right
He
there.
is.
But in real life, I mean, Don't Give Up is a great song. You should go check it out. I've been fortunate enough to write some songs for the Unlimited Brothers. I wrote a song called I Can Make It, came out in 2016, that they allowed me to lead. I appreciate that for that. I also wrote a song for them called God's Love, came out in 2020. It was a hard song because it came out right after my dad passed away. And it encouraged me to know that God still keeps me covered even when I'm going through. So I was going through a lot when I wrote it. I gave it to Shadrick. Shadrick sang it very, very well. And it was a good song. So, yeah, I write. I love to write. It's what I love to do.
Yeah. What about you, Shadrick?
2017, right? I think I released a single called You Got to Move, which is actually a song that my dad wrote and recorded with my uncles, the Southern Harmoniers. And I did it as a tribute to him. Worked with this young man here, Trey. And last year, I wrote a song called Help Me, featuring my daughter Emery Turner.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
It is.
Y'all go listen to it. Listen to both of them.
Yeah,
And
please do.
Help Me was a song that it's like I wrote it, and now I'm living it. You know, been through a lot, going through a lot. So, and all I can do is cry out for help. But I also work with Trey on that song too. And so yeah, y'all go check those two out.
Yeah,
And I pray it bless you.
yeah. And Andre Williams also on Help Me.
Right.
And You Got to Move. Shout out to him. Amazing everything. Vocal arranger, producer. Yeah, so shout out to him. So we have a group entity, but we also have like solo stuff.
Right.
Does that ever, is there ever a conflict of interest? Let's talk about that.
You got you.
I don't think there's a conflict. I think what I will say for me is because I write a lot, I have to determine what is for the Unlimited Brothers versus what is for me. Because everything I write, I have my own individual vision for what it's supposed to be.
Right.
And sometimes when I give it to the Unlimited Brothers, they don't fully get the vision that I have because they're making it for the group, which makes sense, which is what's supposed to be done. But probably 80% of the stuff that I see in a song comes out in what we do for the Unlimited Brothers. So I'd be excited about that because I just be excited that I can give a piece of me, if you will, a piece of my heart, if you will, to the group and show my love for God like we all share our love for God together, right? So it's not really a conflict. It's just sometimes it's a struggle to see my vision not be fully fulfilled, but it's not going to be fully fulfilled because I'm moving it from an individual song to a group song. Right. So once it becomes a group song, I have to kind of sacrifice my vision on a lot of things for the betterment of the group. Yeah. So that's a struggle, but at the same time, I would love to do it. I love doing it because it keeps us going, right? It keeps us with try to have new music, try to keep it fresh, try to keep it fun. And yeah, that's the only thing that I see as a conflict for me. Yeah.
Probably. Well, with me it's different because when I wrote "Help Me," and Trey would tell you, I tried so hard to make it an Unlimited Brothers song.
Yeah, he did.
I really did, and they both, because I let him hear it, and then they both said no, and I was like, but we need some new music because we have been at a standstill for so long, especially with new music. Yeah. And so I'm trying so hard to make it an Unlimited Brothers song, but that's just me. Everybody know me. I'm gonna put myself on the back burner and try to, make sure everybody else is good. So when I wrote "Help Me," I was trying so hard to make it a song for the group, and they both were like, no. And I knew it wasn't because I told both of them, I say, I know it's not, but figure out a way to make it work for the group. But they was like, no, this is you, this is your song, it's your testimony, so it's probably not a conflict for me. It's just anytime I write something, most of the time, matter of fact, that's the only song I've ever written for myself. Wow. The first and only. Yeah. The first and everything else that I have written has been a song for the group. So it's definitely not a conflict for me.
And writing is such a tricky thing because you become vulnerable. You tell about personal things, and then you have to entrust it with somebody else for them to sing it and deliver it the way that you foresaw. Right. Let me ask y'all this. Let's get even more personal because that's what this show is about. So I think 3 of us out of the 4 have something in common. We all have lost our fathers at a different time. Right. You when you were younger, me within the last 10 years or so, and you within the last 3 years.
3 years.
And you just said about how you wrote going through a situation the same with you. Y'all share something with the people so they can see a whole nother side besides the music. Like, we know about the music. We know go to Apple and all that. But I think they need to see the other side of artistry, the other side of ministry, the side that we, like, sometimes are afraid to even share because it's, like, not cool. So, like, tell me, Mark, and we can start with you, one thing that you don't mind sharing was, like, almost, I guess, just the worst experience or something that you could possibly write about that you don't mind sharing with the people.
Well, and I listening to y'all talk, and I know y'all lost y'all dad, but I think growing up without one really kind of, like, I had him around, but I didn't have that full dad experience, so I was constantly trying to find ways to make everyone else proud, to try to get some type of validation to what I wanted from a certain person.
Wow.
So I'll do this and I'll do that, and I'll try to. I ended up putting everybody else's stuff before mine and stuff like that. So that's one of my things I deal with. I thank God for my stepdad who stepped in and he picked it up. But it is hard when you want your father's love and you don't really know why he's not getting it. You're not getting it. But I think that's probably one of those little deep things I kind of struggle with.
Is that something that you still deal with?
Oh yeah, I still deal with. But and this not even trying to be too deep. All of that negative energy I'm putting in to be a better dad to whoever God blessed me with. So
for sure.
Trying to use all the hurt that I've had to heal someone else. So that's the good thing about this situation.
And not only that, you know what you don't want to feel again.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to put that on your child. Whenever that time does come, you wouldn't want to put that on your child because you know what you felt.
Yeah.
You know you was looking for him at football games and award shows and all that. And so I completely understand.
Crazy thing was during the football season, I was good. He come during that time, but after that I didn't really see him as much because of situations. So I started to see where his mind was during that time. So.
No, I'm glad you're healing from that, because I mean, a lot of people don't know, but I can share a similar story. You know what I mean? So I totally get it. And I definitely just pray that you get complete healing from that, because that sucks.
Yeah,
you feel me? Because I have like so much empathy towards that.
Appreciate you.
What about you?
Of course, back in 1993, I was 8 years old. Lost my father to gun violence. My father was shot, murdered. He was killed. A lot of people don't know that. They just, know that my father passed when I was younger. So I grew up without a father, and still deal with that, but it's not as bad as it. I really, by me being so young, I didn't I guess you could say grieve, so as years went by, when I got older, and things started happening in my life, and I'm like, man, my dad not here. So the older I got, that's when I started to cry. That's when I started to long for my father, long for my, for a father figure.
Yeah.
But thank God for uncles and definitely on my dad's side, and there's one particular uncle on my mom's side who kind of pulled me in, but still not, but like he said, still not the same.
Yeah.
You want.
Your
dad.
Yeah.
So I still deal with that now, and and if I could go a little further, just in 2020 when COVID hit, went through depression big time, because everybody know I'm a people person. Love to be around people, got a heart for people. Went through depression big time. Many people don't know this, attempted suicide last year, a week before my birthday. But made it through that. Wasn't successful, and the suicide wasn't successful, so I made it through that. That's right before we did the release concert for Help Me. So dealt with that, and still dealt with it a little after that, but I was dealing with it better. Then, as we all know, this past April, lost my wife, and the crazy thing about that is, my son and my daughter were the same age that me and my sister were when we lost our father, 8 and 12.
Wow.
And I lost my father in May of 1993. Lost my wife almost close to the same time, April of 2022. So, yeah, I got a lot to sing about, got a lot to shout about, a lot to praise God about. It's a struggle, but hey, I'm still here, and God be the glory. That's all I got to say.
Let me ask you this question to get even deeper, and if you don't want to answer, it's totally fine. Did you, going through even the recent stuff, did you ever question God? And I mean, because people, we front and be like, you shouldn't question God.
Right.
No, I can be honest in saying that I've done it several times. Like, why my dad? You know what I'm saying? So many other terrible fathers out here. Why you ain't take one of them dudes? You feel me? It's people that do drugs, like hard drugs, that they waiting to die every day. Why you ain't take one of them instead of my dad?
Right.
So I've questioned them several times. So even you being a pastor now,
Right.
you being a father, you being a minister, even through song that you got to pour out to other people. Tell me like where your head has been. You know what I mean?
Man, uh, yes, I did question God. And if people tell you that and we've grown up, you don't question God. No, that's not. Yes, you can. It's people in the Bible who question God. You have to. I mean, that's just the human side of us. You're gonna question God. My head was in a lot of places. Did I want to give up? Yes. It was a time I wanted to say, forget it. I don't, and I've told them this. I don't want to sing no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I didn't want to preach anymore, but I still got up on Sunday morning and came. Especially going through the depression thing. Oh, I was like, man, I'll forget it. Even before my wife passed, because I was going through so much stuff internal, like with myself. Man, forget it. I don't want to do this no more. I'm not singing no more. I don't want to preach no more. Especially when COVID came, that's when I really was questioning God. Cause funny story, well, not funny story, but real story. When COVID first hit, my whole family at home, school out, my wife working from home. I still got to go out and work though. My job didn't shut down. I still got to go out and be around people. And I'm freaking out because I'm like, I do not want to bring this home to my family. I do not want to bring this home to my family. One day I was on my way home from work on I-20. I literally was screaming. I don't know how I did not have a wreck, how I did not flip my truck over because tears was running down my face and I was screaming, asking that question, why, God, why? And my mom called. I don't know what made me answer the phone. And when I answered the phone, I was screaming. And all she could say was, son, what's wrong? What's wrong? I said, why is he doing this? I said, why is God doing this? And I know what he can do.
Yeah.
I know he can just speak a word, or he can, some rain can come through, a fresh wind can blow through and turn this COVID thing off just like that.
Yeah, sir.
So I'm like, why he won't do it? Why he just sitting here letting folks die and such and such, Man, she just told me, son, you gonna be all right. And me being the person that I am, I say, I don't want to just be all right.
Yeah.
I say, I want everybody to be all right.
Yeah.
And she say, son, you can't save everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's how I am. But I'm learning that you can't. But that's just me. That heart for people. But yeah, I question God,
Yeah.
and it made me shut down almost, completely. Cause I'm like, why are you doing this? And you can stop it at any time. You can heal the land at any time. But you just letting it go on. Why? That was my biggest question. And after that, it just seemed. Put it simple and when I wrote the song Help Me, and because I actually released it in June, and in June, it's like right after that, my stuff just started hitting me like boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, it was like I wrote the song first, and God was like, now you got to live it.
Yeah. Yep. That's how it usually is, though. That's how it usually is. Wow. Okay. Key.
April 18, 2020, my father passed to COVID. He was a statistic to the pandemic, and it's the darkest moment of my life for a few reasons. Because my dad and I shared so much love for music. My dad, whether he wanted to or not, put so much pressure on me to be better than he was. He would always say, I don't have to worry about Keith. For those of you that don't know, like I said earlier in the podcast, we were part of a group called the Electrifying Crown Seekers, and we toured a lot when I was young. Been to France, been to Italy, been to Spain, been a lot of places, and they did a documentary about our group. And in the documentary, that it has won a couple of film festivals, which is great. But in the documentary, there's a moment where I'm not there, and this documentary was filmed over a few years, right? So I was in high school. I was with my mom and dad. It's filmed showing me younger. Then it's filmed because they were at my first sermon, and they were there at Tahila when I preached, and I've been away. And they asked my dad a question. They said, "What if Keith decides to stop singing gospel, decides to stop following God, and what if he just goes and does secular things, and what if he does that? My dad said, not Keith.
Yeah.
He'll never do that.
Yeah.
They was like, but what if he does? Because they were like, he loves music. He loves all kind of music, right? That's who he is. My dad said, he's the child that I never had to worry about turning his back on God. He said, my other kids, they've done all kind of things. They don't know God like he knows them. I ain't never had to worry about Keith turning his back on God. And the pressure of being the one to never have to turn, and I know what my daddy, what he meant. What he meant is if Keith goes away, if he strays away, if you will, he gonna come back fast. He gonna make his way back.
He trusted you
because he trusted me to do that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's a big deal for me. Now I've handled it as best I could because we are in a generation that have had things that haven't happened to nobody. Like we've had a hurricane that destroyed the whole city, right? That ain't happened to everybody. We had a pandemic. We've seen a recession. We've seen financial depression. We've seen literal depression, right? All of us.
Sure.
And to have all of us go through all those things, because my dad died April 18th. Your wife passed away April 19th, the day after my dad. He don't know this. Boy, I was in Phoenix getting off the plane. They called me and said, Amisha passed away. I'm in the airport crying, boo-hooing, because my brother lost something that was close to him. Just like, and y'all don't know this, when my dad passed away, he cried.
Man, I cried like
more
a
than
baby.
I did.
I did.
Because the influence that my father had on me, right? And he forever had that influence because, that's who he was. So it's dark, and it's a dark moment, but I deal with loss a little differently. Like, I'm going to say it a different way. You guys saying it's okay to question God. I'm going to say it's okay to ask God a question. I'm going to say it that way. Because I asked the question. I said, hey, God, I said, why did you take my dad who was healthy?
Yeah.
Because he had no underlying conditions.
I get it, man.
He went into the hospital, and the thing that it makes it harder for me is I'm the last person to actually talk to my dad.
Wow.
Because he put me as his power of attorney. I had to do all of the stuff for the medical bills and medical stuff.
Gotcha.
So before he went on a ventilator, I called him, and he answered the phone. He coughing. I said, Daddy, you all right? He was like, I'm all right, son. I was like, Daddy, please come out of the hospital. He was like, I'm going on a vent. I was like, Daddy, don't go on the vent. He was like, I think it's the best thing. I can't breathe. He's coughing, telling me he can't breathe. He says, tell your mom I love her.
Wow.
I said, Daddy, I love you. He said, I love you too. Tell your mom I love her. Okay. That's the last words my dad said.
And it's the early COVID.
This is when
Yeah.
COVID hit March of 2020.
Yeah.
April 8th, my daddy died April 18th. My daddy was in the hospital for 4 weeks in intensive care, fighting for his life.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to make it, but he didn't.
Yeah.
It hurt. It still hurts.
Yeah.
But I can't write from that place. I have to write from the place of who my daddy was. I have to write from who he trained me to be.
Right. Right.
That's the reason why, like, even when I write for us, I try to just be as encouraging as possible because we need encouragement.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I don't want nobody to ever have, because you're going to experience loss. I'm letting you know. But I don't want you to have to stay in the hurt.
Right.
And if I can share anything with anybody, just if you get hurt, just try to figure out a way to not stay there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my whole thing for everybody. So.
Yeah. And that's a great segue, and that's the reason I asked you guys that question, because y'all are writers. You know what I mean? Y'all are ministers. So a lot, although it's not pain, a lot of life situations help y'all pen this stuff.
Yes.
Even if it is pain, I want to come out of this, so I'm speaking or I'm declaring this over my own life. You know what I mean? So have you guys penned anything recently? I'm not talking to you. I said that because Keith's write literally 10 songs a day.
Yeah.
Keith is a writer, and I tell him this all the time, and I think Shadi does also. Writing is a gift, you guys. It's not, everybody can't just sit down and pen a song. Some people have to be inspired. Like the Lord got to come down himself and whisper something in their ear. Some people have to go through something. Some people can sit down and from top to bottom write a song. And I tell them all the time, you're great at that. Like, keep that. You know what I mean? I tell him privately all the time, but I'm publicly telling him he's great at that. And that's not anything that you should ever take for granted because everybody can't do it. You know what I mean? I remember when I first got okay on drums, I used to be like, it's just drums. You know, everybody can do it. And I've come to find out the older I get, they definitely can.
Nah.
You know, along with a lot of other stuff. You know, so have you guys written anything recently, or is the Unlimited Brothers about to come out with any new music?
We definitely are. We're coming out with a EP on the 23rd
23rd of
July.
okay.
Yeah, the day of our concert. By the way, y'all come to our concert July 23rd at the Green Grove Baptist Church, 6:30.
They don't have no
p.m.
signal at the church, by the way.
Where the
That's-
So
pastor-
you're gonna have to pay attention to
where
to
the
the
pastor
pastor.
is shot
Yeah.
D-Ray Turner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 6:30 sharp. So yeah, on that day, we're also releasing an EP called Revised.
Why that name?
Because the Unlimited Brothers, we're the same, but we're not the same because we all have gone through so much, and not just us. I just feel like this pandemic and everything that has been going on in the world, period, people are not the same anymore. And me personally, I'm not the same because of I'm better. I feel like I'm getting better. I'm trying to be better at certain things, and we just been revised. And this is a moment where we need to be restored. God needs, because so much has been taken away from us during these past 3 years or 2 years or however long the pandemic been going on. So it's like we got to take back what Satan has stolen from us. We need to be restored. Depression that's taken so much from us, anxiety, loss of loved ones, just everything, mental illness, man. It's so much that people have been dealing with.
Right. COVID brought about a whole lot.
Yeah,
And it forced you to see yourself for who you really are.
exactly.
Yes,
So,
fact.
and when you see yourself, hey, I need to change this.
You
I
gotta
need to
evaluate.
change that.
Yep, you gotta
And
evaluate.
and I feel like this is this next season that's coming up, and not just for the U Bros, but for everybody who believes it. You're going to be restored. God is going to restore and revive you. It's a lot of people laying dormant and dead spiritually right now because of everything that's going on, and we need to be revived and restored. So that's the reason why we chose that name, Revised, because you're gonna see the same Unlimited Brothers, but I guarantee you, when you come here on the 23rd, we won't be the same Unlimited Brothers, if you get what I'm saying. We've always had that anointing when we sing, don't get me wrong, but I really believe that the 23rd and from here on out, our ministry is really finna reach and touch and encourage people in many different ways. I preached a sermon that said it had to happen. There are things in our life that have to happen. We may not understand it right at that moment, but it has to happen. And the reason why it has to happen is because it's for the glory of God, for God to show himself mighty, for God to show. So whatever bad situation you're going through right now, or that you've been through, you can look back on and say, man, it had to happen, because now I can say, hey, I'm stronger. I'm this. That had to happen to better me, or that had to happen to bring something out of me that was out, because we get comfortable. And God will allow things to happen in our lives to bring us out of that comfort zone. You know, we may not like what's happening,
Right.
but hey, that's pretty much how it is. I ain't mean to go in all that. my
I was
bad.
about to say y'all done got a whole sermon from Long Winded Shotty because he what's today? Well, y'all don't need to know today. We pre-recorded. So let's talk about this record and don't give them everything. How many songs do we have on this EP?
Go Key.
Go keep. It's gonna be 5 and probably an intro. Say it like that.
Okay.
I think that's what we said, huh? Is it 6?
Something
You
like
don't
that.
know?
It's 5. I know it's 5 songs.
It's
I do
okay.
know
There you
that.
go. Like, I mean, like, kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't remember.
So is it all new music, Marklin?
Yes, we got a couple of old ones, I believe.
So let me tell y'all. So hold on.
How did we do that?
Is it gonna be new music, Yes, we have a couple of old ones on there, I believe. It's okay. I was including you in the conversation. You bummed.
Yeah,
We're gonna do it
yeah.
again. Hold on. Let's just try to get. Yeah, so Markley, is it gonna be like a new record? Like new record?
Yes.
So 5 new songs.
And a couple of old ones that's new.
Y'all, this us
They
all the
made
time for real. This is us all the time. This hilarious.
Marklin, no.
So I guess y'all just gotta wait and see. I think
Right.
that was the
That's what
best
I'm
answer.
trying to.
Yeah, of course, man. Build up the suspense.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie?
Whoa.
Where that come from?
Cliffhanger. I just thought about it.
My favorite movie is probably the weirdest movie ever. But
Man, we ain't trying to hear about no adult film.
no, it's
Man.
not even that. My favorite movie is actually all about the Benjamins.
Really?
Don't-
Mike
don't-
Epps.
don't-
Oh, I
don't-
love
Mike
it.
Epps.
don't-
What's
don't-
your
don't-
favorite?
don't-
When that boy said 15, a 30, 37.
My favorite movie, man. Ooh. I'm a comedy person too. Step Brothers.
Oh, I have that movie
Yeah.
on DVD. I love the line I was just about to recite is the most inappropriate thing ever,
can't say
especially
that.
for where we are right now.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie?
Scary movie too. That's them movies.
The first scary movie came on last night.
I'm trying to think what's his
actually
scary
watching
movie.
I don't.
guy with
All
the
of them
little hand
say.
like
That's
that.
how.
Oh, with the
Oh, with
turkey.
the small
Yeah.
hand?
Yeah.
Oh my.
it. Oh yeah, what for?
All right. So July the
23rd,
what time?
6:30,
And the EP will drop.
July 23rd.
Yep, and it's called.
Revised.
And we have some new, old, new songs
right.
on there. But yeah, we want y'all to come be on time. Let's
Please
segue.
be on
Let's get a
time.
little fun. All right. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and y'all just be completely answer. First answer, just the first answer that come to mind. Get out my car, Marco. All right. Of the group, who is the serious one?
Trey.
Yeah, you are.
Trey, the serious one.
Of the group, who's the goofy one?
Marklin, yes.
Marklin's the good one.
Who is the responsible one?
Key.
Am I responsible sometimes? Sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like both of y'all. Yeah.
I can see Trey too. Me
Yeah.
and Trey, we kind of do that. So
Who is the crazy one? And I'm not talking about goofy. I'm saying
that's probably me. I'm not even gonna hold you.
who gonna really just
okay,
act
so-
That's
No,
Trey.
that's that's Marcus.
Marcus.
Are we talking about
Oh yeah, yeah.
all the
The whole
musicians,
group,
all
the
the,
whole group.
Okay, that's
the whole
Marcus.
group, not
Probably
just the
Marcus.
singers. That's
Probably
Marcus.
Marcus. That's true. That's true.
who is the emotional one of the group?
Probably me.
Shadrick.
Me.
Shadrick.
I would.
He'll make you
Especially
cry
on the floor
song. Oh
singing.
my god.
Shadrick.
Is Shadrick the emotional one of the group?
Shadrick D. Ray
I have
Chandler.
cried so many times singing with this group because of this man. It makes
Me?
no sense.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Don't say it like that. That didn't sound.
No, well, you know what I'm saying. He make me cry every year. I'm not crying this year. I promise you that. I'm not. I'm
Which
aware.
song you plan on crying on? Oh, you can't tell them what song
okay.
y'all singing.
I was gonna name at least 3 of them.
Yeah, no. They
You
gonna
got
go to
sing.
YouTube.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you
they
can't
go
cry
to
the whole
YouTube.
concert, Mark.
All right, that second half, I'll show you.
My daddy wasn't little, so I just can't take it. All right. So what I stop on goofy?
You should stop on
No, I
emotional.
stop on crazy. Who's the most vocal? I'm not talking about
Trey.
singing.
Oh no,
Who's gonna say their opinion on?
Trey.
You and Keith?
You.
Trey for sure. Trey for sure. I'm second.
Yeah,
I'm
keep
second.
saying-
Now
I ain't
we
gonna
go
hold
back to the goofy one. I forgot about Pooh Man.
Oh,
Pooh Man
yeah,
is goofy.
Oh yeah.
you.
Pooh
Yeah,
Man is the
Pooh-
most goofy one,
yeah.
and then Marklin would be second as far as goofy.
Pooh Man played too much.
All right. I'm gonna stop right there because I can continue to go.
Nah, go ahead, man. They want.
Since we waiting on quiet, you might as well come on and sing it.
So where did I end up?
You said who gonna say their opinion?
You
That's
said
it.
wose the cutest one? I think I am
Whoa,
by
pause.
Didn't nobody-
my face,
No, we didn't say
features,
that.
and my.
We didn't say that.
I'm losing weight though.
I'm gaining the weight you losing
I'm giving it to you as a gift. When your birthday?
in November.
But you're a Sagittarius.
A Scorpitarius because it's so close. So close.
All right, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Start at this end because I'm gonna let him give it to
Okay.
you. And I've been asking this the last couple of podcasts. Loyalty or respect? I gotta pick one and why you chose that.
Probably respect.
Why?
Because number one, loyalty can be given and be disrespectful at the same time. I've seen people be loyal, meaning in front of my face, they're loyal, but behind my back. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So for me, just meaning we can have a conversation, we can be in front of each other, we can say what we feel. I cannot like what you said, but if we do it in a respectful way, we can continue to build on a friendship. It can, and I'm gonna want that more because I know you're gonna be honest with me when I need you to be. So it's gonna always probably be respect for me because that's what I want to have. I want to give it as well. I feel like it's earned, but I feel like everybody deserves a measure of it until they show you they don't deserve it anymore.
For sure.
You know, so respect.
Shot it.
Definitely respect. I mean, we gotta respect each other. To me, that's the only way you can build. Well, you can kind of build some loyalty off of respect. You build friendships off of respect.
Yeah.
You gotta respect people regardless, because even somebody that you don't know, if they come up to you in a disrespectful way, so you gotta respect big time. Respect goes a long way.
So you respect. What about you, Marco?
Respect.
So high.
We keeping all this, right?
We are.
Hey, let's learn how to be friends this year, y'all. Friends don't know how to friend.
You're not
no
finna
more.
vent.
Okay.
You're not gonna do that.
Let's
This
okay,
is not
yeah.
your Facebook post. Okay?
I'll go to Facebook later, but yeah, respect.
But he wants you guys to be genuine friends. That's
God
all he
honors
said.
friendship.
In front of your
Show
face and
yourself
behind your
friendly.
back. That's it.
Yeah.
So you want respect? Why?
Because
You
Aretha
prefer
sang-
respect. I'm sorry.
Cause what?
Didn't Aretha saying that?
That was.
But respect, because just don't disrespect me. That's all.
Trey, what do you loyalty or respect, sir? Trey, and you answer that as well.
If you respect me, you're gonna be loyal.
Yeah.
That's the kind of how I feel about it.
And I not to be whatever, but I demand respect by the way I move and the way I live. You know what I mean?
I understand.
And again, if you respect me, you have no choice but to be loyal. And loyalty ain't like, oh man, no, it's we solid, we straight.
Correct.
Even if we're best friends, we cordial, we're associates. That's what it's gonna be. Sure. You know what I mean? And I ain't gotta worry about turning my back and you doing something weird. You feel me? So definitely respect, because with respect that brings loyalty and everything else that a man or an adult should desire to have.
I agree.
So what's next for the Unlimited Brothers? We know we have an EP coming out. We know we have the concert on the, man, I do not know this date. Y'all,
23rd.
So let me tell y'all something funny.
Here we go.
Let me testify. So this whole time, so I've started back gigging and doing all this stuff like the last 2 or 3 months. So my crazy butt assumed when they told me the date, the weekend, because somebody said it's the 4th weekend.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
I assumed that it was on a Sunday.
night.
This whole time, I've been thinking I'm coming to Green Grove on a Sunday. I done booked the show on the Saturday. Last week, I was like, yeah, because we got a revival or something that week, and but everything gonna be good for that Saturday. I said, what we doing, a walkthrough that Saturday or something? He's like, no, bro, that's the concert. I said, man, I know you lying. So yeah, so whenever the quartet people say such and such weekend, regular people like me, you know, secular people of the world,
But I
don't
said
assume. I don't remember
We
that.
say it on the meet.
All
on
I
the-
remember
on
is
the FaceTime call.
the first day he told me was the 4th weekend, and because it's quartet, I thought it was gonna be a Sunday night.
Help him, y'all. Help him. Pray for him.
But when I'm the Lord gonna do something, he gonna turn around and I'm in some kind of way I'm end up in, cause I pay for my suit, and I don't know nowhere else I'm gonna be able to wear this suit, cause y'all gonna see all these dudes on a Saturday, and I might just wear it to church that following Sunday. I don't know, but that suit is being worn, or I'm gonna sell it to somebody.
This
They wear
boy
it twice.
Christ.
Listen, this man just asked what's next for the Unlimited Brothers. Okay, I'm going to speak what I believe should be next for the Unlimited Brothers, but this is
Speak,
my
brother.
personal opinion. We need to do a full album. We need to do a full, because I have too many songs written.
What
And
is this gotta be about you?
it's not about me. I just said it's not about me.
I have so many songs.
But I have
Mark
some,
got some songs written too.
well,
got 3.
along with Marklin, have songs written.
He said he got 3.
Okay, Marklin has 3, and I have about 25 that's written, just ready to be
Cap.
sold.
25, 3.
Like
Cap.
a whole book of stuff. that I've intentionally put
I believe
aside
nothing,
for the
25%.
group. The reason why I'm saying it is because I don't want to sit on it and
Whoa.
see this is what I have to deal with. Meaning I don't want to stop and wait and not record the music. Goodness,
This is us.
this is us all the time.
All the time.
All right.
That's what I think is next for us. Like and
He ran into that one, dog.
you ran into it.
No.
I'm
All So Keith he does not want to sit on it. He want to make sure.
Hey, cuz, this is why we can't rise as a people right here. This is why we can't rise as a people right here.
Rise.
We want to do it.
Can't rise.
When I say I'm keeping all this, so you want to do a full album?
Yeah, I think we should. At some point.
What about
Yeah.
you?
That's one thing I want to do, and
Feed the homeless. For sure.
I do want to do a whole album, and I just want to progress, man. Progress as a group. That's pretty much it, man. And I'm all about the ministry part of it. And let's get back moving, and just minister, man. That's why I'm at with it.
Yeah. What about you, Mark?
I would like
What
to
do
see
you-
a tour. A Lunar Brothers tour. Maybe later on.
Let me ask you this. That's
That's
look
it.
at you.
Yeah.
Those some nice jeans you got on. Them South Pole.
I wish. I ain't got no South Pole.
Iceberg.
That was just like Paul Wilder. That's how he had no.
If y'all and we're gonna leave after this because we've been an hour. If you could
was
create
fun.
tour with Unlimited Brothers headliner,
Hmm?
3 other groups, 3 other openers, who would it be? I'm gonna start with you, Marcus.
Oh, I must.
They can be nationally known or local. So the Unlimited Brothers are their headliner. Who would be the 3 groups that get the 20-minute sets
Can
party?
we start with you first?
I'm not answering the question.
Okay, this hard.
You gonna answer this one?
All right. What did it say right here? Wait. What did it say right here?
I won't say headline, but I would like to be on the show. Well, not a show.
Wait, I just
we are the
explained.
headline.
Oh yeah, okay.
That means we the big group. We get all the money.
Oh,
No, but
got it.
the group. Okay.
So the 3 opening
Souls of
groups.
Creation. I would like to sing with them.
Okay. They would actually be singing with us.
The Gospel Upsetters.
Okay.
They're awesome. And what's this? Daryl Pettis. Take 2.
Okay.
They bad.
Cool.
So you got a whole quartet show.
I've thought about it a lot of it.
Okay.
This time I thought about leading y'all be in the background sometime. That's just me in the shower.
All right, here we go.
Okay, and I'm definitely from locally. Let me not say that word. I would definitely choose Ferris, Wilmore, D. Morton and Gifted, and Souls of Creation.
Wow. Key?
Leandria Johnson, phenomenal singer.
This voice getting deeper and deeper.
Stop it.
Tony Black in the Quiet Storm.
Hey, y'all, like walks in the park and
Somebody left.
I like eating Burger King.
This why we get into it.
I like
This is
eating
why.
Go
Burger
ahead,
King
man.
on
We
20.
my bad. All right.
I apologize. See the name.
But not for real, Leandria Johnson for sure.
She's amazing.
The Walls Group.
Wow.
Fire. And the one quartet that I would love to have a part of it, it's gonna be Reverend Matthew Mickens and the Highway Travelers.
Is that guy you let us hear at rehearsal time?
Yeah,
You
it
singing
sound like
background
him
for
with-
us?
I was not singing background.
It
man.
did sound
Man,
like
Key be trying to shoot these songs. He was like, yeah, this Reverend Mickens.
Hey, fire,
And
man.
when I say
They
it was
fire.
Keith singing on the background,
It did sound like
Right,
him.
dog.
I
Come
swear
on,
it
man.
did. It
Keith
sound
got
like
an
him.
alias and everything. What's your stage name?
Anyway, my R&B stage name is J. Cred. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
J.
J.
Cred?
Cred. Don't worry about it.
Craig or Craig?
Cred. Don't worry about it.
You ain't got the lie, Craig.
Nah, you ain't got the lie, Craig. But on the cool, my R&B name is J. Cred. If you see some music under that name, that's what it is.
What's your middle name again?
That's the preacher, y'all.
C. Let's keep on moving, bro. You worry about the wrong thing. You worry about the
Show 'em your own.
Where the J come from?
son. Don't even worry about it, cuz we'll talk about that later. That's not.
I
big
think
for
Keith
this
used to
podcast.
work at Onyx or something. All right.
Wow.
So anything else y'all like to say before we go?
Used to.
Cuz with nah. Pick your people who we headlining. Who the other people that's opening up for us? Come on, what's up?
PJ Morton.
That's real. I like that.
Wow. Y'all know I think about stuff because it, might happen. So watch what I say. PJ Morton for sure. Because I'm thinking about it from a business aspect.
Of course.
You gotta have this
For all.
you gonna reach. I
Touch
want everybody to
That's
come.
Reach
kinda
everybody.
how- yeah.
How you get service in this place?
Right. Cause I ain't got
Sorry, we don't have like no signal up in here, y'all, and somebody's phone just started going on.
I don't know who phone that is. It's crazy.
Y'all remember we used to have ringtones on
Yeah.
our phone, and then we used
Mine
to
be,
have them on the
"Baby,
voicemail too.
You know
Yeah.
that I miss you.
PJ,
Hey, oh, go ahead.
Mark was crazy. Man.
Hilarious, coach. Hilarious.
Go ahead.
PJ Martin is the one, boy.
He ain't got no further than PJ.
man,
Yeah, I know that's tough.
we're the quartet group. PJ is the soul. Man, I want like Fantasia.
Fantasia could do that.
Fantasia, PJ, Unlimited Brothers, and I was about to say Lucky Day. That's kind of extreme.
Lucky Day is fire though.
He can really sing.
Yes, he
yeah.
can.
It wouldn't be nobody gospel though. It wouldn't be nobody like gospel.
Gospel.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to y'all on that.
I mean, you can go mad on that. You can go mad.
I don't
Maverick
see.
City?
No,
That's-
because
that's a different crowd too now.
it is. But I feel like it's somebody better out there that can get
That
that.
same crowd.
Not better in skill,
I
but
know
I'm
what you
saying,
mean. I know what you mean.
I don't know. What else? Y'all got anything else to say? We talked about what's coming up in the future. They done told y'all all their business. This has been one of my favorite episodes or recordings, rather. I appreciate y'all for doing this and being here. I'm looking forward to the future with you guys. I'm looking forward to actually getting closer, just even in our personal relationships, because I feel like we mending a whole lot of stuff even today, now, you know what I mean, and working through a whole bunch of stuff. So, y'all, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Playback Podcast. Look out, the fourth weekend in
July
July.
23rd, a Saturday.
That's Saturday.
At 6:30.
That Saturday, whatever that date is, the fourth weekend in July, we want to see y'all at Green Grove. It's located on 2946.
Y'all, I'm gonna be honest. We just moved in town, and I don't even know
what
the
the street.
I
what
don't
street
even
we
know
on?
the address.
This is Highway 15.
This is Highway 15
in
/
Monroe,
Winsboro Road.
Oh, next to that other church. I don't know the name of that
I'm gonna
church.
tell you this.
No.
We're right at the intersection of Gary Road and Highway 15 or Winsboro Road, whichever
The
you want to
cars
call
gonna
it.
be packed.
I
You
think
look for
it's
a lot
20.
of cars.
I think it's 2432 Winsboro Road.
He probably lying. But if you go,
just
if
moved
you
in
see a
town,
dollar
that's
store, that means you went too far.
Right.
All right, y'all. Until the fourth Saturday in July, we'll see y'all. We appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all be good.
Lord, I thank you for my